Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. This is Karen at Lily Lulu, and I'm here today to share my latest charity shop haul with you all. I did post a little sneak peek on my social media. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Anyway, I'm filming this probably in advance from when it would go up, so that's irrelevant anyway. So anyway, I got some, it seems today my word is anyway rather than I got some goodies when I went to visit my two favourite charity shops the day before yesterday, and I thought I would come on and share them with you today so that you can see what I've got, because I'm sure you'll be interested. So the first thing, if you know me, you know I love buttons. And the first thing was these 4 little jars of buttons, and they all have a selection of buttons in them, and they're sort of colour coordinated. And these were just on the counter in the shop, and actually my husband spotted them and added them onto the pile that I was collecting on the counter, because he knows I love buttons. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them in these little jars or whether I'm going to pop them in my button box. That was the first thing. Then I found these lovely playing cards, and the charity shop I was in has a box, and it's literally full of packs of playing cards. Now, I seem to have collected somehow a whole lot of Alice in Wonderland ephemera. I've mentioned before, this is the backs of all the cards, and then they've all got the different characters from the story. My daughter has an old bag that she was getting rid of that's all Alice in Wonderland. I have a little box that's Alice in Wonderland themed. I have loads of charms. Where I've bought packets of charms in the past, there have been Alice related charms in the packs. So I've got those. So I know in the not too distant future, I will be making an Alice journal. So I grabbed these as I saw them. Aren't they cute? I just love all these images. They're so lovely. And I don't think I will alter these. I think I'll just pop them in the journal as they are, because they're just so lovely. What could you do to them to make them any better? I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something when I come to use them, but at the moment I just think they could be used as they are. Even the box is beautiful. So that was my second little find. Now, what I went in there for was, I've mentioned before, I've been trying to find a copy of one of the Lord of the Rings books, or The Hobbit or something, for the journal that I'm currently making. And would you believe both of these charity shops have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. Did they have a copy of the books I was looking for? No, but I did find some other things. I've got this beautiful butterfly book. It's called The World of Butterflies by Michael Dickens and Eric Story. And I'm not sure if there's a ISBN number. Yes, there is. If you want to take a screenshot of that, if you're interested in finding it for yourself, that's the information. This book smells properly of old books. Look at these, absolutely wonderful. I think I'll be able to use every single page in this book. I can cut the butterflies out, I can cut the writing out separately, use it for collage or make specimen cards, or just absolutely beautiful. So loads and loads of butterflies in there. There's 127 pages, and probably 100 of them have butterflies on, so that was a bargain. Not sure what the cover's like. Oh, nice cover as well. Then, I think I've mentioned before, I'm planning to do a journal for a friend of mine. She doesn't know, it'll be a surprise. And she loves foxes, so it's going to be sort of, I thought I'd do it sort of woodland based, but then I saw this book and I thought, oh, that's brilliant. There's loads in here. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? So again, if you want to see the information, I'm not sure if it would be easy to get hold of these books. I mean, this is not especially vintage, it's 1982, but I just thought these images are going to be beautiful to use in a journal. They're just lovely. Look at the babies. They're so cute. That reminds me of Max when we take him for walks. He's always finding ducks and pheasants and partridges and disturbing them. And he thinks he can catch them, but he can't. He's not quite fast enough. I just think these are going to be lovely to use. And there's all information here about foxes and that beautiful paper again. So that was that one. And then I found this lovely book, and you can probably tell by my voice, I come from London originally, come from South London, and this is all old engravings of London. Now they're probably going to be, can I fit to, yeah, just about fit that on. They're probably going to be too big to use as they are. So, do you know what, as I'm looking at this, I remember Tina at Shabbydabbydoodah using a book that had images like this, probably a year, 2 years ago. It was quite a long time ago, but just had a sort of a flashback of these sorts of black and white images of her using them. I'll have to go back and see if I can find that and see what book it was that she was using. I don't think it was the same book, but I think some of the same pictures might have been in there because they look familiar. Absolutely beautiful images. I don't think I should flick through every page. We'll be here all day. But as I say, most of them are quite big. But then at the back here, there are some smaller images. I think they could be used for journal cards as they are. But the bigger ones, I would have to cut them up, I think. Because they'd be too big to go in a page as they are. So, but yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely pictures. Gorgeous. I'm not sure how old this book is. The pictures vary from, this one's 1450 and some of them go up to like 1800s. So they're quite, they do span quite a long period of time. I'm just trying to see if it says when this book was published. I can't see a date on it anywhere or an ISBN number or anything. So maybe it's too old for that, I don't know. But anyway, that's a lovely book. And then I found the best till last. Had all this stuff on the counter ready to pay. And then, you know, they always have like, or they often have a cabinet or something with things, you know, jewellery and things and watches. Excuse me, I just needed a sip of tea. In said cabinet was this box. And inside the box, look at all these buttons. Absolutely beautiful buttons. I mean, I picked out some of my favourites here as I was rummaging through. Look at that. Beautiful, big mother of pearl button. And there was 2 of these. Absolutely gorgeous. They're not glass, but they don't feel plastic either. But can you see? I think they are eels on there. But, oh no, maybe not, because they've got like fins on the top, haven't they? I'm not sure what sort of sea or river creatures they are, but aren't they beautiful? And there's 2 of those in there. Oops, that's upside down. I love those. And then there's some beads, all different sorts. These beads. And then just loads and loads of different buttons. I'm hoping that you can see these. These are really sparkly. And some of these look like they are quite old. Some more little tiny, tiny beads with a little sparkly in the middle. And then we've got these different coloured beads. There's all sorts in here. It's just loads and loads. And they're absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this one. So I did really well in the button department. Massive haul of buttons here. Can you see that? It's got like gold trim around it, and you know me, I like a drop of gold here and there, so that will go really well, although it's not flat backed, so it would have to go on the cover of a journal. But absolutely beautiful. I've got some of these buttons already. These, they look like pearls. So this one, it's got pink thread in it still, but it's obviously been cut off something. But just look at it. Oh, it's just so lovely. Look at all these little tiny buttons, and there's more sparkly ones and coloured ones, and just look in there. Isn't that just heavenly? I love it. So anyway, I thought you would enjoy seeing what I bought. That was all I got for that. So it wasn't a successful trip in that I didn't find what I went looking for, but I'm more than happy with what I managed to get hold of that day. So just making sure I haven't forgotten anything. No, there's nothing else over there. So yes, it was a major button haul, couple of good books and a lovely little pack of cards. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. Thank you for joining me today. Stay safe, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.